müssen wir nur doch das Spiel ändern im Stream auf Mass Effect 2 jetzt. Oder ist das Legendary Edition drin? Ich weiß es nicht.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Was ist mit seinen Augen los? 1 month after the wasting Geth attack on the Citadel, humanity seized political control of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers' enormous machines that everything years have to return. To quell the rumors, Council has sent Commander Shepard and the Normandy to wipe out the last pocket. So schnell kann man nicht vorlesen. Es tut mir leid.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Was ein Start in die Story.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Nicht in Normandie. Jetzt verlieren wir gleich am Anfang der Mission unsere Normandie.
Get the hell out of here!
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Warum können wir hier nicht rennen? Hallo? Joker needs us. Grüß dich.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Was ein Start in den zweiten Teil. Das war's mit unserem Charakter, den wir überhaupt haben. Grüß dich und das war's mit dem zweiten Teil. Etwas kurz, ja, aber es hat einen nicen Flavor gehört. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? Könnt ihr mal kurz drüber nachdenken, ob wir das machen wollen? Ich hole mir kurz mein Essen, was aus dem Ofen, der hat schon gepiept. Bis gleich. So, da bin ich wieder mit Essen. Katzen haben schon Mittagessen bekommen. Keine Sorge. Wollen wir uns den interaktiven Comic kurz anschauen? So, aber dann haben wir noch mal die Review vom Anfang, was ja schon ein paar Tage bei uns her ist.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. Hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking. She'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara. A Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Kaidan was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Noveria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni queen. The queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer. But we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed, violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but it wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Ashley behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a weakness in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair. But a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Oh, cinematic.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Wait a second. Die beleben uns wieder? Auf so eine weirde Art und Weise? Könnten wir unsere Appearance nochmal ändern? Krass. So ein Rückblick frischt das Vergangene nochmal auf und richtet sich bestimmt danach, was du zuvor alles gemacht hast. Es wirkt so ein bisschen, als würde es sich danach richten, was wir entschieden haben. Darf Panini so ein bisschen, ja. Wir könnten uns komplett ändern jetzt. Das ist heftig. Was wir jetzt alles ändern können, meine Güte. Den Mund müssen wir sowas von noch anpassen. Jetzt so einen merkwürdigen Mund. Warum müssen die alle so ein Face machen? So ein Duckface oder wie das heißt. Finde ich nicht in Ordnung. Finde ich absolut nicht okay. Was ist denn die Shepard-Frisur gewesen? Die hier, ne? Die können wir auch behalten. Machen wir es im Goff? Ich finde es lustig, dass das möglich ist. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob das in dem alten Teil möglich war und ich es einfach nur übersehen habe. Wenn am Ende des Tages so ein Soldat hat ja eigentlich nicht wirklich Zeit für Make-up, ne? Die haben andere Sorgen. Mir gefällt immer noch der Mund überhaupt nicht, aber was soll man machen? Oh, jetzt können wir uns was aussuchen. Soldier. High-level operative outfitted with ocular synaptic processes that allow them to focus on targets with lethal accuracy. Ach, das entscheidet jetzt, was wir für Skills bekommen. Ich glaube, dann bleiben wir einfach mal Soldat. Aber unsere Origin können wir nicht anpassen.
wrong?
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings.
I'm alive.
God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Madame, du bist ein bisschen zu close. Bist aber jetzt also eine Art Cyborg, so ein bisschen, ha?
Wake up, Commander.
Oh, ein paar Namen haben wir auch.
Do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Okay, irgendwie habe ich mir anders vorgestellt, dass die Frisur, also dass die Frisur anders wird.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
His pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Ich bin noch nicht fertig mit meinem Essen.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Die Cover.
Find some cover before those mechs show. Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Dann futtert doch weiter noch eine gesteckte Kartoffel, eine streamfähige Kartoffel. Ja, es ist nur noch eine Rösti-Ecke. Alles gut. Bin mir nur nicht so sicher, ob die kalt schmecken, weißt du? Bin ich schon voll? Ja, ich bin voll. Okay. Und das sieht aber auch gefährlich aus.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the security. Here come the mechs.
Ah, hier unten.
Use the...
They've seen us.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Puff. Würde ich sagen.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, you can read me. I've got Vic closing in on my position.
Warum willst du nicht sterben?
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
plans so far, but nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Wie soll ich dir denn da helfen?
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
So, ich bin fertig mit Essen.
Hostile! I've got him. Shepard, what the... On target!
Ach, das sind Mechs von hier, die heißen Hackmap. Hackmap, meine ich.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards.
Wir hätten das Gesicht behalten sollen.
But I'm a biotic.
Es wirkt alles so
Just give the
komisch.
order when you want me to hit him with the good stuff. That's it. Ready to get the hell off this station?
Zu spät, ja, auf jeden Fall, aber ich wusste ja nicht, wie es dann im Spiel wirkt, weil in der Character Creation sah das noch normal aus.
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
2 Jahre ist es her, dass wir die Leute verloren haben.
When I first
Oh
saw
mein
you,
Gott, die
you were nothing
Normandie.
but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
Can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Mögen wir die neue UI oder mögen wir sie nicht? Ich weiß es noch nicht.
You've been spotted.
Force casualty. Hostile forces have engaged.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can. Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God. I'm hit! They...
Jacob! Shepard! Down here!
Hier sind ein paar Leute am Boden.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Das ist cool, diesmal bringen sie ihm die Sachen so ein bisschen
Thanks,
näher
Shepard.
bei.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Ah, weil wir jetzt Bio-Cyberborg-Dingens sind,
Okay,
können
we
wir
took him
Sachen
down.
machen.
But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
Jacob is a good guy.
I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Verdächtiger Typ, also ich finde den Typ ohne Haare sehr verdächtig. Also nicht, weil er keine Haare hat, aber weil er so drauf ist, wie er drauf ist. Und der Erste ist, der schreit, dass Miranda ein Traitor sein muss. Obwohl er überhaupt nicht weiß, was los ist. Jacob wollte zumindest die Wahrheit uns geben. Bevor alles schief geht. Hakensteuerung.
They've seen us.
Den können wir noch nicht erschießen, das ist frech. Es wirkt so, als wäre nicht, dass Miranda gefunden wird. Genau, das ist mein Problem mit ihm.
Assistance.
Oh mein Gott, wo kommt ihr beiden her? Bin ich gerade im Kreis gelaufen, ohne im Kreis zu laufen? Cool, dass die sich gegenseitig ausschalten, wenn sie explodieren. Oh, Leute, lasst mich doch hier positionieren. Sag mal, ich hab doch mein Kreuz auf dem drauf. To find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to bypass security. Hä? Was soll ich jetzt hier machen? Start bypass. Hä? Hä? Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete the circuit. Wir müssen nur drüber havern, Leute. Wir müssen nur drüber havern. Okay. Okay. Es wird auf Dauer auf jeden Fall ein anstrengenderes Minigame als das andere mit den Pfeilen, die ich nur in die Mitte kriegen musste.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Ich sag, er war böse.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Kann ich mein Gesicht wieder zurückchangen? Ich sehe irgendwie merkwürdig aus in diesem Licht. Das ist meine Frage.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility, you had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Fine. Ooh. Warum haben wir so zig verschiedene Helme? Ich nehme auf jeden Fall den, der mir mehr Schaden gibt, nicht mehr Leben.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Was für ein Panorama, das hat was. Ja, das hat was, so lässt sich's leben.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Und wir haben nicht mal die ganzen Codex-Einträge vom letzten Ding fertig gelesen. Naja, so ist das. Squad sollten wir selecten. To upgrade your powers with squad points, click on a new power level, then click purchase. Below your portrait is a summary of Paragon and Renegade points. With more points, you can unlock new conversation options. Siehst du, hier sieht sie wieder fein aus. Vom Gesicht. You escaped the Cerberus medical facility. The elusive man is the next likely source of information. A ship is waiting for you in the hangar bay to take you to Freedom Progress. Look for clues that might explain what happened to the mission colonists. Okay. Secondary und Primary haben wir wieder. Ist jetzt die Frage, ob die Secondary diesmal vertont sind oder nicht. Tatsächlich nicht, ne.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Also das sind alles Einträge, die wir schon hatten.
1200. The
Und natürlich werden wir alles tun, um das Böse zu besiegen. Oder wir werden selbst zum Bösen. Das geht auch. Warum habe ich Renegade Options bekommen? Was haben wir denn jetzt Negatives entschieden?
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Vergesst nicht, euch immer mal zu strecken und genug zu trinken.
Right with you.
Entschuldigung. Also es gibt keine Map übrigens. X ist der Waffenwechsel.
Moving to cover.
Und das sind wieder die Leute, die man steuert, okay. Ich glaube, ich gehe erstmal wieder mit einer Assault Rifle. Okay. Ich sehe nichts.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Und schon haben wir Licht.
On it.
Affirmative.
Ja, ich schaffe es nicht dahin zu laufen.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Als hätten sich die Leute wirklich an Ort und Stelle, wo sie waren, einfach in Luft aufgelöst. Vaporisiert.
Hear that? Sound like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Coming!
Shoot them before they take out the shields. They're not designed for specialized ammunition. I got it!
Gotta hurt! Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Warum hat man hier Wahlgeräusche?
We've been spotted.
Have a nice trip!
Force casualty. System failing. Requesting assistance.
Warum haben wir hier Wahlgeräusche mitten im All?
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Das ist Tali.
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Tali Zora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit. Why would your own commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
I nearly died, Tali. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
How could you turn your back on the Council?
You got it backwards. The Council turned its back on us. So did the Alliance. Human colonies are disappearing, and nobody else is doing a damn thing about it.
This isn't getting us any answers. We need to find out what happened to those missing colonists.
Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Es scheint viel Scheiße passiert zu sein, während wir 2 Jahre out of it waren. Ah, jetzt haben wir auch endlich... Wir haben nur die Map, wenn wir dieses Overlay öffnen. Hier unten.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
They've seen us.
Use overload on them.
Enemy down.
Target down.
There we go.
Shotgun.
Me, Shepard.
Get over here.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Sure thing.
Going to cover! Heading to cover!
Ach, ich muss da vorne Cover nehmen, ha?
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door. That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
interesting.
Ich muss einen Head Scientist rekrutieren, um da was rauszubekommen, okay?
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms.
Jetzt können wir sogar Sachen machen. Das war's ja. Für wann können wir Paragon-Dinge tun?
Human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Oh, das ist tough.
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine. We promise. But we have to find out all we can about the Collectors.
What? No. I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Das ist alles sehr ominös, sehr ominös. Ich dachte, die haben gar keine Möglichkeiten mehr, Sachen zu manipulieren und zu beauftragen, wenn wir
Good work on Freedom's progress.
Den einen Reaper kaputt gemacht haben.
Unfortunately, the Quarium you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirmed the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker! He's here!
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh, wir haben ein neues Schiff. Ich krieg schon wieder Gänsehaut. Und es ist ja 2.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Ist so cool, dass wir Joker noch haben. Das ist einfach Normandy 2.0. Ich finde das so cool. Wir haben unsere Normandy wieder in genauso cyborgt wie wir. Wir haben alle einfach ein Upgrade bekommen zu Version 2.0. Aber Joker war ein bisschen am Humpeln. Aber diese Screens finde ich fast ein bisschen unnötig. Ich meine, es ist immer eine schöne Zusammenfassung, ne? Aber ich finde es fast ein bisschen merkwürdig, dass es kein fließender Übergang ist. Eine Space Potato ist nur eine Space Potato mit eigenem Raumschiff? Das stimmt natürlich.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the 3 of us plus Joker to fly this ship?
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Ja, es hakelt und es liegt nicht an meiner Maus. Seht ihr das? ein bisschen schade, weil so alt ist dann der zweite Teil doch auch nicht, oder? Die Codex-Upgrades hören auch gar nicht mehr auf.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Liegt aber nicht an deiner Hardware. Definitiv liegt das nicht an meiner Hardware. Das muss das Game sein. So, wir haben hier Leute sitzen. Wo kommen die ganzen Menschen her?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance.
Es gibt so Infos, über die wir eigentlich nicht Bescheid wissen.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Of course.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Ich mag seine Comments, weil er liegt nicht falsch.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Bye bye, Jacob. Wo ist Miranda? Das ist also unser Communication Room. Aber wo ist Miranda? Müsste die nicht auch irgendwo sein?
Is required to use the technical laboratory.
Habe ich sie einfach nur übersehen?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, wir haben jetzt unseren eigenen Raum. Also so richtig. Engineering. Miranda ist hier unten. Dann gehen wir hier hin. Housing? Ja, vermutlich, vielleicht. Müssen wir mal reinschauen. Okay, hier sind...
she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Oh. Warum komme ich in den Men's Restroom rein? In die ganzen Räume komme ich noch nicht rein, ist ein bisschen schade.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Master Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Okay, dann sagen wir Miranda noch Hallo. Dr. Jocks. Kenn ich nicht. Kenn ich sie?
Commander
Sie sieht aus wie ich.
I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Ist sie nicht bei uns gewesen? Ich kann mich halbwegs an so jemanden erinnern.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising. Even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Das ist cool, dass wir sie wieder haben. Wir haben trotzdem immer noch nicht Mandy gefunden. Miranda. Da ist sie.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Deswegen hat sie auch den Charakter, den sie hat. Das macht Sinn. Jetzt schauen wir uns mal unsere Kabine an. Wir haben Aquarien ohne Fische drin. Why? Also da sind so Sachen dabei, die sich übertragen von einer zur anderen Geschichte. Okay, wir könnten relativ viele Teammitglieder haben, wie es ausschaut. Oh, wir können denen ihre Kleidung anpassen. Zumindest ihre, seine nicht. Hat eine normale Loyalty. Ihre ist auch normal. Okay, das heißt, sie können auch gegen uns sein. Es geht auch nicht ohne Fashion. Nirgendwo geht es ohne Fashion. Wir haben ganz viele Messages. Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put us on top, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Die Frage, was Sie gehört haben. From Elusive Man, Shepard. We've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Seed Masani. You may know the name Seed. Has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus system. And is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he is wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee, I've taken care of that personally. Schon geil, wenn man einen Boss hat, der Geld für dich rausschmeißt. Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a service ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead plant site exploration rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Syke and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Zeona, Lista Ishma frontier. Admiral Hackett. Oh, das ist der Typ, mit dem wir zuletzt der mit uns zusammen gefightet hat. Gegen den Reaper. Macht vieles einfacher, das ist wohl korrekt. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Ameda system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to work on the site. There are still 20 crew members unannounced from the attack on the Normandy. Unaccounted for. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Elusive Man. Shepard, it occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operators. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Nice! Neue Kleidung. Overlord. Shepard, one of our cells just went off the grid with us explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet IT? Typhon system in the Phoenix Messing cluster. Please just care in this matter. Arc projector. Shepard recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operators waged a highly successful battle against the Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since the unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. I can't read. Neither can I talk. The weapon is called an arc projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works, now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we use their tactics to train our operatives. Rendezvous with Casimir Gotto. Shepard, at great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Casimir Gotto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and few can claim to have seen her in person. She is unique. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to the Zakera ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password Silence is Golden to begin a rendezvous. Ascension Financial Services, your account. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from the keys to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. I am protecting your greatest assets. We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today. Okay. Okay. Aber wo sind meine Fische in meinem Aquarium? So, ist das bei der Casual Appearance drin? Ist da die Cloak dabei? Wieso haben wir ein schwarzes, viel zu enges Kleid? Hier ist nirgendwo eine Hut dabei. Das wäre ein cooles Outfit für so Casual, wenn das Halsband nicht wäre. Ohne Halsband fände ich das Outfit cool. Ist das die Wrecking Hood? Achso, das ist die. Ja, aber da haben wir nichts anderes bekommen, wie es ausschaut. Material. Matte, shiny, less shiny, even less shiny, almost shiny. Oh mein Gott, wir könnten uns pink machen und das finde ich grauenvoll. Grau oder schwarz? Wollen wir schwarz sein? Oder dunkelblau? Aber ich glaube, richtiges Schwarz ist cooler. Schwarz und so ein dunkles Rot dazu. Oh, wir könnten auch Militär-Look machen. Widerstehe dem Fashion-Wahnsinn, es ist zu spät. Ich hab's entdeckt. So. Ich finde es doof, dass die Augen definitiv blau sind. Das können wir halt nicht anpassen. Ne? Aber was sollen wir machen? Wir könnten das hier blau machen, damit es optisch passt. Ich möchte eigentlich das Blutrot unserer Feinde. So. Sound System. Select Music. Okay. Medal of Honor. Das war das da oben, ne? Okay, wir gehen wieder. Gleich wieder da. Okay, bis gleich. Okay. Oh, jetzt operaten wir mit den ganzen Relays. Das ist natürlich super interessant. Das ist ja cool. Oh, das ist ja cool, wie das funktioniert. Fuel Depot, Omega, Recruit Archangel, Recruit Professor, Recruit Veteran. Mass Relay, Omega 4 Relay. Kairavan. Fuel Depot. Explore Normandy's Crash Site. Father. Armada. Oh, ist das cool. Gibt's hier hinten schon was? Batala. Okay, hier gibt's halt verschiedene Richtungen, in die wir gehen könnten. Arinlakan. Oh, das ist so cool. Sarabarik sind wir mit 40%. Unexplored. In der Orbit. Immorcan. Standard methane ammonia gas giant. Immorcan is the main source of helium-free fuel for ships coming to or from Omega. Most of its fueling stations are run by criminal cartels who engage in cutthroat, sometimes literal pricing wars. Immorcan is also widely known for its layover stations, where pirates in a hurry can find fuel, ammunition, intoxicants, gambling and sexual companionship at any hour. Okay. Scan. Wir haben so ein Scan-Minigame. Ist ja auch geil. Scanner results moderate. Hold right mouse button to scan for minerals. Okay, hier unten gibt es so Palladium-Ausschläge. Hier ist so... Hier ist Platinum.
Probe away. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Meistens ist an dem Kohlenzeug. Oh, hier haben wir noch richtig viel.
Probe away.
Ach, wir laden mit den Proben laden wir unser Zeug, was wir haben, auch.
Probe away. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Das ist so cool gemacht.
Probe away. Probe away.
Ah, das ist so cool.
Probe away. Probe launched. away. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Okay, wir gehen mal. Two Props haben wir noch. Ha, es ist ja richtig cool. Haben wir noch den Planeten hier? Urdak. Urdak is a closed orbiting brown dwarf. Most red brown dwarf binary systems have an average separation of 8 AU. This barbaric system is about 12 billion years old and it has long since used up the deuterium used to fuel fusion. So Urdak is not luminous like some brown dwarfs are. Urdak is a class L brown dwarf with a relatively low temperature of 1300 degrees Celsius, but its heat and gravity have made it unpopular for development. There are rumors that the heads of several of Omega's crime syndicates maintain private residence on various moons. Whatever the truth of the matter, battles between syndicate vessels are often observed around the ring plane. News outlets on Omega maintain satellites at the Urdak's Lagrange points for real-time coverage of these battles, which garner high viewer ratings.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Ah, wir haben keine Proben mehr, okay. An einem Fuel-Depot können wir Proben kaufen, also theoretisch hier. Theoretisch sollten wir erstmal hier bleiben, weil wir den Professor brauchen. God, I love this game. Had good gameplay and the best story out of the trilogy. Oh, but I'm completely new to it, so I have no idea how it will go. But I'm intrigued. I love the story from the first part so far. And welcome to the stream, Diabolical Kirby. Diabolical Kirby. I'm so sorry for butchering that. English isn't my main language right now, so. Okay, so Codex Omega. Built in the mined out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall all time there ever was one. Recall at time, sorry. Strix. Learn out of cover shooting, okay. One ruined the storyline. First one had great story, but gameplay wasn't the best. Oh, yeah, I already had my trouble with the gameplay. I'm good at finding bugs, and yeah, I'm good at getting bugged and all that, so I encountered a few things. Wir nehmen auf jeden Fall Jacob mit. Warum können wir bei ihr die Appearance ändern? Oh, wir haben Punkte. Cerberus officer. Miranda's training increases her health and weapon damage, and her tactical expertise gives the combat bonus to the entire squad. Oh, that's good. Cerberus operative. Boost Jacob's combat skills, weapon damage, and health. Jacob's paramilitary training increases his combat effectiveness through his health and weapon damage. Also ist er mehr so ein Tank. Wobei der Englisch schon sehr gut ist. Lesen, hören und verstehen geht noch, aber selber sprechen braucht bei mir immer etwas. Ja, das ist, glaube ich, immer je nachdem, wie oft man es benutzt, ne? Also lesen tue ich zum Beispiel auch sehr viel in Englisch. Aber ich spreche es nicht mehr so oft wie früher. Deswegen habe ich da mittlerweile Probleme. I think the story of the first part was very cool, and then I'm excited to see what's going on in the second part. Same. I'm totally the same on this level. And I hope you have less bug encounters than in the past title.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay. Wir haben jetzt endlich eine Map. Woo! I love games with such a deep story that you can spend hours of exploring things. Yeah, and we made the grave mistake to follow the main story in the first title, and we couldn't go back to explore all the side quests we get at. I find it kind of sad, to be fair, because I thought after we managed to kill off the Reaper Sovereign, that we could explore through our side quests and all that, but that wasn't the case. We only could replay the last big battle. So Normandy, Transport Depot, Afterlife entrance, da müssen wir hin. Area, Recruiter Upper Afterlife. Apartments, Herod's Emporium, Omega Market, Kent Salvage, Afterlife, VIP area, Lower Afterlife. So we just go like this.
Come on, let me in.
What is that? What kind of
alien? Expecting me. Ah,
annoying. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing.
Uncaring. They were behind.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Okay. Das war eine Paragon-Option. Warum auch immer. Yeah, Biggie 3 is a game I've spent hours playing. I'm kinda in the middle of Biggie 3 part 1 still. Panini also played Biggie 3. Well, I'm not finished with it. Actually, I'm not even finished with part 1 yet. So all bars out there only have those aliens as dancers, it seems. I'm sorry, the music is kinda loud right now. Got the brandy for our doctor. Thank you for the follow, Diabolical Kirby. Welcome at the bakery. Party, yep. Oh yeah, feel free to join our Discord if you want. Because you're gonna get announcement when I stream. At the moment I can't really stream often because I'm in a learning period for a better job. Or could get wasted. Could drink even more. But I plan to return to regular streams soon. So... It's just me, or are you getting better looking?
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Aria. Up there. There's new music. If we look at her.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job. Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face. I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega.
Oh, okay. She is that kind of character.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria. Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around. And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you? I'm trying to track down Archangel. You and half of Omega. You want him dead too? Why is everyone after him? He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him. Just the kind of guy I'm looking for. Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Ich denke, in dieser Runde ist niemand daran gelegen, Geschlechtsverkehr mit Arias. Aber gut, dass sie es nochmal erwähnt. Ja, gut, dass sie es noch so heraussticht. Das ist genau das, was ihr meint, Trix. Genau das.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Do you hate Archangel?
Oh, I clicked on that already.
But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Wie lächerlich sie sich dabei macht, sie weiß nicht, dass sie es mit der Spectre Potato zu tun hat. Ja. Aber das ist unsere Traumkarte, sagt sie nicht.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Trix, würdest du dich bitte einmal um die eine Person kümmern, die der Meinung ist, wir brauchen mehr Viewer? Dankeschön. Are you doing a Paragon or Renegade playthrough? I have absolutely no idea what the difference between those two are. And I'm just answering the way I think I personally would react. So, we'll see if I turn out to be more of a Renegade or a Paragon. Good or evil, basically. Blue for good and red for evil. Well, it's not like we have colors here, right? Yeah, all yellow. But I think we closed off the first Mass Effect with being Paragon. As a mostly Paragon.
Scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Oh, I like her character.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Can I, like, choose to not have my helmet on while I'm talking with people? Kinda sad. James Bond wouldn't sell any followers in a live stream, that's clear. That's for sure, yeah. Instead of selling Furious, he will buy vodka martini, shake, not touch. Even in the English, it isn't getting better, Strix. Hat die was sagen? Ich glaube ja, aber ich erkenne es nicht.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way. Wow, not even a smile. So you're here to fight then?
Don't mob me because I'm speaking English for runaways. Mod mobbing is uncool. I would never mob you for your English for runaways, Strix.
You could say that.
I thought you know
Standard
that.
fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Uh-oh. Wo müssen wir noch mal? Hätten wir in das Lower Afterlife gemusst? Bestimmt in das Lower Afterlife gemusst, oder? Ich bin halt echt schlecht mit Orientierung. Oh yeah, Diabolical Kirby. If you ever hear a cat screaming in the background, just ignore it. One of our cats is really, really talkative. Especially if my partner isn't at home. No worries. Just but I think think the game is too loud for you to notice. Oh, he was smiling. Oh my gosh.
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you, that's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Oh, what kind of aliens are you? Yeah, a lot of them. Der Helm war geschlossen, trinken durch einen geschlossenen Helm unrealistisch. Ja, so wie der Fakt, dass wir überhaupt einen Helm tragen. Wir wollen aber...
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
Oh.
But you drank? You shouldn't get. Wait, you don't want me to.
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
I guess that wasn't a Paragon choice to do. Yep, he deserved it. Can we talk to her? Aber jetzt wissen wir, die haben was an.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
Okay. Die mögen Leder scheinbar sehr. Sieht so aus, ja?
This shit tastes like poison anyway.
so bad with orientations. I'm so sorry for everyone that has to watch me.
We're the most famous human in the galaxy, allegedly had a difficult childhood.
Give me another drink, Rob.
Okay, wir können nur einen Drink bekommen.
Head to the transport area outside the club.
Come on, let me in.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Oh, the game's lagging again. Look at that mouse.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself? I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack.
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
So you're just gonna hide here while the freelancers get killed?
Precisely. You're paid to be a distraction, nothing more. Whether you survive or not is up to you.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
Oh, damn.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Tarek, I've spoken to Garm, and he and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high, moral and extensive buy-in from the men. From the losses we've already taken, possibility exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organizations will be ready to move on area without the assistance of the other two, Jareth. Are those like alien vampires or something?
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The Blood Pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
I should get going.
About time.
Nothing to read here.
Leave us alone! Go away, freelancer!
Whoa. Find matching code segments. Locate and select the code that matches the code displayed at the top left corner of the screen. Avoid red codes. Find all matches before the time runs out to hack through security. Target code segment. 3 times remaining. Ah, it wasn't. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't understand. What was wrong with the remaining? Didn't I take the right stuff? So I can't even hover over those red parts. Targeting parameters are configured.
That should slow them down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Was ist das denn? Eine begehbare Rüstung? Ich glaube nicht. Das ist doch so ein Teil, gegen das wir schon gekämpft haben. Was uns fast fertig gemacht hat vorhin, als wir Tali gefunden haben. I won't have any time left. But it isn't here. Oh, wasn't I fast enough for it? Oh my god, I hate that it lags. Fucking heck. Why is it still lagging so much?
What's this?
What do you want, freelancer?
Oh mein Gott. Was sagen die OBS-Statistiken? Die sagen gar nicht. Stabile 60 FPS. CPU 1%. 6200 bis 6500 kbps. Ausgelassene Frames 0. Es ist das Spiel. Es ist definitiv das Spiel.
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
I just have a few questions about the operation.
Genta, get this scum out of my face.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. Doesn't trust people he doesn't know. Hates having to bring in outsiders. What do you want to know?
What's Tarek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek, at his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
Najma?
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Oh, die Katze ist in meinem Gesicht. Sorry, the cat's in my face, so you can't. Simba, komm. Danke.
Damn it. Carm's blood pack better wait for my signal.
Watch out!
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, lady. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kinda stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters, finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. Where a go?
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Was it just a reflex?
You're working too hard.
I swear it was just a
Doesn't look like
reflex.
Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Would be interesting if it's
Come on,
our
we'll give these
partner.
guys a surprise of our own.
Charge him up!
She's with Archangel. I got it.
This should come in handy. Archangel?
Is it you, Garus? It is!
Shepard,
He's alive!
I thought you were dead.
Ah, I'm so glad. I'm so happy.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you too.
I'm just surprised to see you.
You and me both. Still, it's good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
I didn't like sneaking anyway. Time to spill a little merc blood.
Glad to see you haven't changed. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything we got.
Ah, it's lagging again. I love fights where it lags. Here we go!
Gotta hurt!
Excuse me.
I don't have a mouse. Nope. But it's lagging so much, it annoys me.
Have a nice trip.
Eclipse mercs have made it into the base.
my god, he dodged!
Want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel.
Go! Oh, it's the one we configured.
Online. We're sending out the heavy mechs.
Oh my gosh, the lagging. I can't fight it if it lags so much.
Job should take care of itself.
Go! Scratch one!
Das ist ein großer, ja, das ist der, wo du dachtest, das ist eine begehbare Rüstung.
Come on over!
Hey, man! Oh shit! Oh my gosh.
Got him.
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup. You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got blood pack and blue suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
I didn't come all this way to let you die. We'll split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Miranda, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
We're on our way.
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
Charge him up!
No shields!
Oh my god, the legs!
Have a nice trip. Drop. Get over here!
I've lost shield.
Oh my gosh. He can hit me through the wall?
Headshot! Get over here! Yeah!
Good.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Uh-oh.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Hostile!
Understood. They're moving in. Close.
Watch the Krogan!
Can't reload. Of course I don't have shit.
They're moving in close.
Mount that one!
Now let's finish you off.
tough bastards, but I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
Und weil du den Typi vorhin aus Versehen gekillt hast, hast du deren kompletten Plan durcheinander gebracht und bringst nun alle um. Kann man auch machen. Ja, das ist auch eine Art, an Dinge heranzugehen, würde ich sagen.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Look out!
Oh, what a fire.
Damn it, I thought I took that thing out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
They're offloading troops. Watch your back, Shaq.
Here goes.
Impressive! This will put them down. That one hit!
F for Garm. Did you like Garm? You weren't gonna die on my watch, Garrus.
Incoming!
Don't be like that.
Come on up!
You're undead, Garrus, are you? Oh no.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on.
We have enough medi-jails. Use medi-jail.
Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
We better hurry. He looks bad.
I just like Krogan. I can understand why. I like Rex from part 1.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit.
Don't tell me he's dead.
The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Some women find facial scars attractive. Mind you, most of those women are Krogan. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. I've heard bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
Right now, they're a necessary evil. I need their resources to get this done.
I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Woo, we have Garrus back in our team. I wanted back is Garrus and Rex in our team. Joker is already there, so we need Garrus and Rex. Sorry, Rex. Okay, but I'm gonna save for today. Because honestly, the lag is getting onto my nerves. It almost screwed our last boss fight in part 1. But part 2 seems to be as laggy as well. And my gosh, we are almost streaming 7 hours. So I'm gonna end the stream for today. And I have no idea when I'll be back streaming because it depends on how much I have to learn throughout the week. Maybe we'll find some time on next weekend as well. Worst case scenario, it will take another month till I can stream again. Best case scenario, every other weekend. We'll see at that. And I thank everyone who showed, who was a visitor, every viewer, every lurker, and especially every new follower around. See you later too. And I hope we see each other again. Until next time, I'd say. Bye bye, and have a nice weekend, everyone.